Letters to the immortal beloved. Who were they addressed to? Was it Countess Guicciardi, a frivolous adventuress with many liaisons to her credit? Or Teresa Malfatti, who turned him down? Or Josefina von Brunswick, who scolded him for his sexual advances? Or Doroteo von Erdmann, whose piano playing was a means of seduction? Or Antonie von Brentano, a married woman who thought Beethoven even more noble than his art, probably because the idea of unfaithfulness was repellent to him. Beethoven was fated to love the unattainable, and alone with his pride to destroy his only chance at happiness, which probably for him would never have been happiness at all. His work was too hard and jealous a taskmistress to allow that. You can no longer be a man, except yourself, he wrote in his diary. Beethoven found solace in nature. Nature was the only consistency. He could be sure of it. The only wisdom which is free from deception was to be found in the great out of doors. Almighty God, he cried, I am overjoyed in the forest. Every tree spreads your words. Only here can one find peace. Peace to serve him. God was in every thunderclap, in every raindrop, in every chord, in every note, in every silence. He woke at dawn, he worked till the early afternoon, 2 or 3, and then, after a heavy meal, he walked around the city, usually ending the day in one of Vienna's taverns with newspapers, wine, clay pipe, engaged in conversation with men or in banter with the servants. His high ideals of femininity hardly extended to the taverns. He also liked to bestride the countryside, reflecting on the mysteries of nature and receiving very personal messages from the intimate God of his conscience, who gradually became his only confidant in the forbidden silence which enveloped him. His fits of temper were as notorious as his subsequent remorse. It was not unusual for him to throw a plate of food at an offending servant and then to seek forgiveness with embarrassing humility. He had a profound belief in the equality of man, until someone came along who tried to treat him as an inferior. And then his fury knew no bounds, and his truculence became majestic. In other words, a man of moods, magnified by his physical disorders. A man of exquisite sensibility and of coarse puns. A man of transcendent nobility and occasional squalor. A man of unwavering constancy and sudden changes of humor. A man of deep earnestness and an unrequited tease. For his friend Kreutzer, he wrote the famous Sonata, which bears his name. Knowing that his friend could only deal with legato notes, Beethoven wrote the piece almost exclusively in short staccato notes. Kreutzer never played it, but one hopes that he enjoyed the joke as much as Beethoven did.